Hi, hello, how are you? I am Sage, and I'm doing another tarot unboxing. You're gonna hear my fan in the background, that's because I'm hot. It probably took a good 15 minutes or more fiddling with things to get my setup right. So I'm hot now. So this is the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Tarot Deck and Guidebook, and let me tell you, Skyrim is one of my favorite games of all time. So when I saw this on Amazon, licensed by Bethesda, I was like, well, I must have that. There's no way I can pass that up, you know? Come on, work with me, plastic, work with me. Look, I didn't even take the plastic off, right? So pretty. So pretty already. I love it. If you don't play Skyrim, I mean, you might still enjoy the deck. It's going to be very fantasy and a lot of Norse as well. So, it's in a rather sturdy box. Can you let go? There we go. Okay, we have to help it. So inside the box lid are, like, I don't know, some weapons. There's some swords, a battle axe. I guess those are like the horn. You'd think I would know this since I'm a Skyrim fan. Anyway. Tarot Deck and Guidebook. Insight Editions. Written by Tori Schaefer. Illustrations by Erica Hollis. Alright. Set that to the side somewhere. I have no room here right now. Just on the outside of this is mass chaos, I assure you. Little ribbon to help you get it out. That's nice. Here's our guidebook. Color pictures of every card in it. Awesome. Let me see. What are we calling our suits here? Because I think they're going to be different. Okay. So, wands is spells. Coins is lockpicks. Swords is arms. And cups is voice. Alright. So that's fun. Do we have any sort of, they seem to have the same meaning as the original suits. Okay, so it looks like, I was just going to see if maybe they had done any spreads. Oh, they did, never mind. Akatosh's Wisdom, a 7 card. Arkay's Will, a 5 card. Stendar's Insight, a 3 card. That's kind of nice. Alright. It looks like from what I just saw in the book that the minors are going to be mainly pip cards. So I'll flip through those quickly. Okay. Here's our cards. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm so excited, guys. I'm so excited. Okay. Just in case, I don't know, somehow you forget what we're doing, I'm just going to set the lid to the side over here. It's got some cardboard in here to keep the deck in place because the deck is smaller than the guidebook. Okay. Now, one of the first things I notice is it does have rounded corners, but like barely. The next thing I notice is I don't know what order they put it in because the bottom is the 10 of voice. I would expect the king of voice maybe, but whatever. So, let's get started going through them. I tend to be not a fan of tarot cards that have borders. So if that's a thing you also don't like and you don't want to trim them yourself, which I've never done either, then you might not like that. So the Fool here is Cicero from the Dark Brotherhood. The Magician, well, that is a mage. I'm not sure who it is though. The High Priestess. I don't know who that is either, if I'm honest. The Empress. Now this is the Jarl of Solitude. What's her name? What is it? Ulfric murdered her husband with the voice, or you might believe it. You might actually be on Ulfric's side. I'm not. That's her though. The Emperor. I don't know who that's supposed to be. Is that supposed to be her husband before he died? I don't know. Or is that because the current Emperor in Skyrim is an old man, so I don't know. The Hierophant. I think that's a shrine of Stendar. So maybe Stendar is the Hierophant. The Lovers. Just looks like a normal couple. The Chariot. Ooh, that's Arvak. Your ghost horse. And the Soul Cairn. Strength is Ulfric. I can see that. I can see that being strength, and I don't like him, but I can see him fitting strength. The Hermit. I'm going to go ahead and say that's Parthenax, because Parthenax is a hermit. The Wheel of Fortune. I don't know what this is supposed to be. You know, it's alright. Justice. I don't know who that is either. Look, guys, I love Skyrim. I have thousands of hours in it. But I'm not going to remember every detail. This looks like Esbern to me from the Blades for the Hanged Man. Death. Very creepy looking. These little skulls. And these almost look like additional eyes. Oh, is it supposed to be Sithis? Ooh, it might supposed to be Sithis. But I don't think there's much in the way of depictions of him in the games. Sorry, I had to take a drink. So I don't know if that's supposed to be him, but it has the Dark Brotherhood handprint on it, so it might be. Temperance. That's an elf. I can tell you that. Looks like a dark elf, too. What are they called? Altmer, Bosmer, Falmer is the snow. Why can't I think of the dark elf? It'll come to me. The Devil. Very spidery looking. Also, I don't know who she is, so there's that. It does look like it might be another dark elf, though. The Tower. Interesting. The Star. Still looks like a dark elf, but I don't know. Maybe it's the coloring they did. The Moon. Oh, that's Nocturnal. I like and dislike her at the same time. The Sun. Judgment. Oh, that's guys, my memory's real bad right now, remembering details. I can't think of who it is. The World. I like the dragon. The King of Spells is the Archmage. That makes sense. The Queen of Spells. That's probably, God, I'm so bad at remembering their names right now. Meredith, the one that takes you on the tour of the college. That might be her. The Knight of Spells makes me think of a Greybeard, but unknown for certain. Try to get these apart. Goodness, let go. They're not really like that sticky, but with my nails done, it's a little hard to get a hold of him. This is Tolfdir, definitely from the college, but we're in the spells suit, so okay. So we're gonna go through the minor arcana fairly quickly because it's going to be pip cards for the most part. So the Ace of Spells has the symbols of various schools of magic there are. The 2, the 3, the 4. So it's like the number of schools of magic it's showing. The 5, the 6, the 7. The paper is matte and very soft to the touch, which is kind of fun, and it's pretty thick. The 8 of spells. You can see it's kind of thick there. The 9 of spells. The 10. And now we're into lockpicks. Okay, so I see what they did. They put the 4 suit cards and then the 1 through 10. So, we have the King of Lockpicks. I don't know if they're wanting this to be... No, it's not Mercer. It has to be, you know, the guy that calls you Lass in the Thieves Guild. I told you, man, my brain fog makes it really hard to remember stuff sometimes. And, like, he's one of my favorite people in the game. And I'm disappointed there wasn't, like, a romance option with him. God, I had his name for a second and then it left. It left! Okay. Queen of Lockpicks. That's probably someone in the Thieves Guild. Knight of Lockpicks. No, that is Brynjolf. Brynjolf was the name I was going for. That's Brynjolf, not this one. Maybe that is supposed to be Mercer. Considering he has the skeleton key, he might be the King of Lockpicks. And the Page of Lockpicks. That is Sapphire, I think. I think she's the one that wears the sleeveless armor. Alright, now we're going to go through the pips. Ace. 2. 3. 4. 5. Do you like me counting for you? 6. In case you couldn't count on your own. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Alright, now we're into arms. Okay, now this is going to be the companions. Alright. This is probably the dude that you go to his tomb at the end of the companion storyline to cure people of lycanthropy. Why can't I think of his name? Guys, it is killing me that I can't remember names right now. Like, I think that's his axe there or something. The Queen of Arms, that's Ayla the Huntress. The Knight of Arms, that's, his name starts with an S. He ends up dying. Ayla's pissed. He is one of the werewolves. He doesn't really like you until you become a werewolf. The Page of Arms, that's one of the brothers. Farkas. That's Farkas. And then here's our pip cards for arms. We have the Ace. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Again, I'm counting for you. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Last, we are the Voice. So, there. Torig, I think is his name. I think. And I could be mixing it up with someone else. So, if you want to correct me, do it nicely. I don't mind. I know my memory's gone. So, feel free to correct me. Just do it nicely. The Queen of Voice. I have no idea who that is. The Knight of Voice. That might be a graybeard. The Page of Voice also looks like a graybeard. And then what are the pip cards? We have Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So, I'm a little disappointed that the minors are pip cards because there's so many other characters they could have brought in. The only Dark Brotherhood character they brought in was Cicero. Why not Astrid? Or Babette, the little vampire chick. Especially because she survives everything. Let's see, what else do we have that's not in here? any of the Daedric princes could have been in here. Same thing with the gods. Akatosh, Arche, Hircine. That's Hircine is the... Yeah, okay, again, memory, guys, memory. Oh, Dibella. Could have been a Dibella card. Anyway, I am a little disappointed that it's Pips, just because there's so much more they could have done. There's so many characters in the game that play, you know, decently big roles in it, right? Like, the... Guys, I'm trying to remember things to tell you ideas, and yet I can't remember. Ugh. The Captain of the Guard and the Dark Brotherhood storyline. They could have had the two guys you start with, Rayloff and Hadvar. Those could have been in there. Delphine could have been in there. Like I said, all the Daedric princes, Boethia, Namira even. Probably my least favorite one. That one and the one that does the plagues. Which one does all those sickness, illness crap? That one and Namira I think are my least. But yeah, tons of Daedric princes, and then all of the gods. Talos. I don't know, one of those I didn't know who it was. Might have been Talos, though. So, that's it. That is the Skyrim deck. I'm still happy with it, but I am disappointed because it could have been better. So, alright, well let me know if you have it or you're going to get it. I found it on Amazon totally by accident. So, I just look it up. They also have one for Fallout. I think it's specifically Fallout 4 that was mentioned. So, let me know if you want it, if you get it, let me know. I'm just curious as to who else is a tarot reader who loves Skyrim. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for joining me, and have a great, beautiful, magical day.